We talk about power constantly, but we almost never ask what it actually is. Not where it comes from, not who holds it. The question is what it is as a structure. Modern political science answers this question through Max Weber. He built the analytical framework that the discipline still operates within today. In Weber's definition, taken directly from Economy and Society, power is the probability that one actor within a social relationship will be in a position to carry out his own will despite resistance. Not influence, not authority, not persuasion, the imposition of will as a structural fact. From this definition, a formula emerges, and it has components. First, will. Power is always intentional. The subject is oriented toward producing a specific effect on the behavior or condition of the object. Power without will is not power. It is coincidence or aligned interest. Second, resource. Will without a foundation in resource is impotent. To exercise power, the subject must possess something that makes their influence real: force, wealth, knowledge, status, legitimacy. Resource is the operational basis of power, and its nature defines the character of an era, as we have already examined. Third, dependence. Power requires asymmetry. The object must be dependent on the subject in reality or perception. Where dependence disappears, the power relation disappears with it. This is why power is inherently dynamic. Dependence shifts, resources erode, positions change. The formula remains. The values inside it do not. Fourth, sanction. Power differs from persuasion in that it carries the possibility of consequence, reward, coercion, exclusion, punishment. The sanction need not be applied, it must be credible. A credible threat of consequence is already an exercise of power. These four elements, will, resource, dependence, and sanction, constitute a structure, not a metaphor, not an image, an analytical structure. But here, the Weberian framework reveals something foundational. Power is relational. This means the object is not a passive recipient. The object participates in the relation. Compliance, resistance, negotiation, withdrawal. None of these are outside the structure of power. They are constitutive of it. The behavior of the object determines what the subject can actually accomplish. Power is always interaction. And at this moment, you are no longer simply an observer. Your consent, your habit, or your fear of sanction, these are variables currently substituted into the formula. This is why the question, who holds power, is politically insufficient. The more precise question is, in which relation, over which object, through which resource, under which conditions? Power does not exist in the abstract, it exists in the structure. And once that structure becomes visible, political reality ceases to be seen as a story about the strong and the weak. It becomes a system of relations with variables that can be named, analyzed, and, under certain conditions, changed.